All right. Let's get back to it. Not too much done. Just been farming over the past couple hours. I did have on here, I was going to edit them in, but make sure if you guys hit the Nez Pass. I didn't see it before, but man, it was actually pretty funny. It was some crude drawing of Nez, and I'm not gonna lie, I've had a little bit of alcohol, and I was laughing my ass off. I was like, wait, what? Are you serious right now? And it actually was pretty funny. And again, it's because of the April Fools going around. What did I get out of it though? I got they're handing out soul stones, right? So I got 4 more soul stones to where is she? Do I have Tina up in here somewhere? Yeah, I just got 4 more mini Tina soul stones here for the light version. But it was actually quite comical. I had a good laugh out of it. I was like, wait a minute, what did I just click on? So make sure you guys kind of see that before, just kind of skipping through stuff is quite entertaining to say the least. So, but yeah, didn't or haven't done. Oh, that kind of sucks. Gem of Valor Square 6-star, and it was a flat defense. That's kind of disappointing, but just was out farming, getting some more Super Evolution stones, and that's kind of again what I do, waiting on. That's how I get my gold and other things like leveling and things like that done. So I haven't done too much other than that. There's those done. I did just catch out, so again, just coming back to start recording this daily. Got this water Wendigo done, so we got those. And then over here, so we're on our final superstone for wood, and then I'm slowly going to be working on this. Couple problems immediately that I notice is we might be good on actually light superstones this time around. I'll have to double check the math. Yeah, it's 100. Yeah, no, it's 150 for this. So we're good here. So it's just kind of slowly getting this back up and whatnot for that. And again, I think I'm going to wait necessarily. I kind of want to wait until to see when Saren's Super Evolution, because they did announce that one. But I've already kind of expressed certain ones that I want to get done. Because again, my Dark Victory is the last one. And then I want to move on, I think, to start actually getting Horon. No, don't want that. Horon done, specifically as far as Super Evolutions. But I'm also one of those habitual savers, so I say stuff like that, but in the back of my mind, and in truth, I should say, actually, is I end up saving my materials and just waiting to see. And then this is the thing, not all the Astromon are created equal, there are some that are going to be better than others, so one of the reasons why I made a big push, I should say, to get my light superstones up so quickly was I was waiting for the Hanahime Super Evolution. That's not to say that all of her versions aren't good, it's just to spend all my superstones built up at this point to get just to have her, super evolved all the way across the board, when I don't even think I have Fire Hanahime at Evolution 3 for my Astro Guide. Nor do I have Wood, I think. I think I only have Water, Light, and Dark. Yeah, and then it would be those 2 on there. So it just depends. It comes down to like situation and where I'm actually going to use those Astromon for what I use them for. So it's kind of like that Pokemon effect where, you think something's good, but then there's always that tier list of, hey, these are pretty much the only ones that are good. And, Monster Super League, excuse me, is no different in that regard. So. But once again, I even just for me, for my little bit of a collection itch, I do want to have everything eventually super evolved. But I'm not going to say that's an impossible feat. It's just that's something to chase down. That I should have been trying to do that since the beginning, but I just didn't, so I'm kind of behind on it. So I think when I came back to the game, Super Evolution was already on to... I think it was just past Succubus, I think. I'm pretty sure she was the... It was either her or one after. Now that I think about it, that's when I came back to the game a year later. We had already gotten the Super Evolutions. We were already like 4 deep into it. But my memory right now is kind of eluding me. But yeah, we've also moved on, and I'm actually kind of surprised on this. I've been farming for the past 3 hours. I got my Fire Talia to level 60, so she's done. I do want to check that on here, though. I was going to check, I'm pretty sure I've Pinello done for the Astro Guide, but I'm going to double check it here. But yeah, I had my Talia, excuse me, both start with a T, so I was somewhat there. Talia, just getting her to level 60. I thought about getting my level 50 light, my second one at least, up to ascending her to level 60 and then leveling her, but I didn't really feel like spending the resources, so I kind of focused on my dark Yakasha, I think this one is, and getting her done. So she's almost to 50, and that's only been a couple hours. So once again, just to point this out, for every max level that you have in here, all this XP gets kind of funneled into this one Astromon. So when you're out there leveling, this is kind of the more efficient way to do it if you want to just get one Astromon leveled up quickly. Running extreme and only having the one Astromon that needs experience will definitely get it by quicker. I also noticed on the new player account as I was going through, you guys get a 30-day buff anyway to leveling, so definitely that's something to take advantage of. Oh, somehow I'm remembering this now, because we don't have to do too many battles on here, but I kind of don't want to really try that hard. This is actually an easy team. Should be an easy team. And I say that, watch me get my ass kicked, but depending on what that grass Banshee is, or how well they have them equipped, because that's an attacker. That one can hurt. I just came for the medals. Like, these two are attackers, so I'm not worried about that. Actually, all 3 of these are attackers, so these ones I'm not so worried about. But it just depends on how well they have them gemmed, and that right there makes me 100% know that we can get through. This doesn't surprise me. Let's just try and blow him up. He had a little bit of health on him. And I'm going to focus you and hit auto. And we are good. All right. Just tap the auto for that one. Yeah, I like that one. That one's pretty easy to pick off when you can do that. It just depends on whether or not they have an HP percent gem on them. So again, this is where I talk about, you know, I've talked about this a lot. What you're playing in the game really depends on how you gem, like these Astromon, and how you gem them, and you go about it. Because it's different than how I go about farming out in, you know, extreme all day versus what your defense team is going to be gemmed like. And that just comes down to, again, how serious you take it. So, wow, I won against this team. That's kind of... Wow, I won against... What? This team lost? That's... This one's kind of funny. Like, this team should 100% of, like, won in my eyes. Must not have had... I hate to say good gems, but you already have 2 of them. These are super ascended by ×2. I mean, I don't mean to call someone out as like a tryhard, but damn. Like I like the Super Ascension for what it can do, but I don't like it that much. Let's take on this one. Whenever I see a Recovery Astromon in your lineup, it's honestly, I don't look at it as something that's going to be hard to take on. Not to mention they have a Dark Seedler. Or is that Light Seedler? No, that's a Light Seedler. So these ones are usually kind of the easy ones to take out. Fire Indra, I don't remember whether you stun, but I definitely want to stop. Light Horon in here is I don't want to say a pain in the butt, but definitely a pain in the butt because she has the aggressive defense kind of thing, or the protector ability. So her normal attack puts up reduced damage by 50%. So it drags out the battle a little bit much. So I don't need that one. So usually I try to stun her or try and take her out quickly. Well, this is a free one. Good old Fire Victoria. Had it not been for my Super Evolution Hanahime, you'd still be in the party. And actually, I probably could substitute out my my Dark Mona, in all honesty, for her. This would be a better rounded out team. The resistance down from Light Hanahime it goes with Yuki being able to stun something a little bit easier. On top of then being able to taunt with Fire Victoria would be amazing. But I'm going to kind of pick off the lower targets here because I just want to get my Gleam for the week. I think I want to do this tonight instead of tomorrow. So once again, like I said, this one out of this team lineup, even though they have here, this one is still my target for my Yuki to stun her. It's still annoying, even in her unsuper evolved form, to try and deal with that damage reduction. And honestly, even having Light Valkyrie come out, who has a guaranteed stun on her, this one doesn't bother me that I wasted my stun on this. Having the damage reduction is still more annoying than anything else in PvP. CC is king, but being crowd controlled or not being able to do damage can kind of screw you up a little bit. You have defense down because of the shock, so I'm just going to do that. And we just have to live. Oh, Yuki just barely. And Dark Horon is never a bad Astromon. You guys see me running her out right now in my clearing party. She's still good with her HP aggression ability. So, all right, 2 more. This one maybe. Fire Artemis is a tank, so it's a little bit harder to get through. I've actually run into some. I lost to a Fire Artemis team a while back, so definitely some good. You can definitely gem her to actually be a kind of a thorn in somebody's side. None of these are looking too interesting to fight. I'm just going to kind of take the one that doesn't have something evolved to Evolution 3. It's not like that's an easy target by any means, but usually non-fully evolved Astromon in here are not bad. Definitely just going to throw the stun out onto you. And luckily we got it. You're going to sap me, but I'm not worried about that. Let's see what your health is like. We can easily pick you off. Who comes out? Ouch. So that's a crit. This one hurts. I'm not so worried about it. I'm going to take the damage on Fire Victoria there. Yep. Goodbye. God, you hurt every time. All right, good. We knocked her off. So Hanahime is not going to take any damage out of there. It just sucks. So the next thing what we're going to want to do, I don't want your taunt to go off, but we've lost our stunner, but I also don't want to deal with you, and I also don't want to deal with you. So we almost got him. This is going to depend on how hard this hits. Well, we got Thirst, and I just auto-battled. That was bad. Don't petrify. Well, we resisted. We can get rid of you. You having this petrify up. We just gotta hopefully resist it. That's the only thing with her, and is her active skill. It just does that petrify. So well, that's fine. We just gotta burn through this. We're gonna heal and shield, but it's gonna be a slog. Just don't petrify, just don't petrify. Alright, we're good. Well, that one was that was a little rough. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's just roll the dice, shall we? We only need one, so I'm going to go on a random. See how bad this is. Put my non-expertise in PvP to the test. And watch, it's like a single Astromon. Alright, not bad. Light Victoria non-super evolved isn't scary. She's going to hit hard, but she's not scary. Super Evolved Jean as an attacker is kind of scary. This one, because she's not fully evolved, is an easy pickings. What comes out? Fire Leo, is that Super Evolved? I think so. Yeah, it is, because it's got the same bar under here. So, let's just stun Leo. Well, he resisted. And then let's see how much damage you're gonna do. That wasn't bad. She'll go down as long as somebody lives. Wow. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. But they obviously didn't have Victoria gemmed up, because her going down that easily to my Dark Mona was kind of disappointing. But there we go. Random battle done. GG. Alright, we got 53, so we are good on the daily. I want to check two things, though, before we go. We're obviously going to grab our medal, but I need to check my inventory and what I have. So let's go over here. We've got kinds. So how many we got? We got 3, 6, 9, plus 1, and then you. Alright. Got 1, so we need water. So let's go out of here. Where's my league medals? Cool. So now we are saved up. So the reason why you guys see me do this too, I'll kind of explain myself here. So it's just a habit that I've gotten into to save up one of every kind of. So not only do you get these 3, you get at least 2 of these guaranteed a month. One from your these Holy Gleams from the login event, and then one from the monthly events that you guys definitely should be doing. The third one comes from getting to floor 50 in the Tower of Chaos, and I can't stress that enough. Make sure you're doing that one and getting that. So this is your 3 Holy Gleams a month. So in thinking about how you evolve your Nat 5s, and for me, other Astromon, and you can use this, again, use these however you see fit. If you really, let's say you like Beth here, right? And you can go out and capture Beth, so I guess that one's not really a good example, but it's more of just your hard harder Astromon to obtain. So things that you can't go out or catch, or that's RNG, you know. These are definitely going to help you along the way. So getting these 3 a month and then getting your 1 Gleam a week from PvP is definitely worth it. But the reason why I save up 3 of each one is now, no matter what, so let's say they release a 5-star Astromon next month that I really like, or I really want to build or get, or, you know, whatever. I can now evolve it immediately, because all I'll need to do is, you know, get 4 copies of that Astromon. So it's good to have a kind of a save up these 3 different colors, as well as having this on here, because these help out as well. But again, I'm not necessarily in a saving mode for the year on this stuff. You guys have already seen me use my gleams, but just to kind of point out why I hang on to these is just because, you know, I want to make sure I have something built up just in case I want to evolve something that comes along. Because who knows, there might be a strategy that comes out and says, this Astromon is amazing. And I'm like, hey, I've got this Astromon. I want to build it for what the strategy for, I don't know. Just thinking of like the Dimensional Dungeon or something. And in this case, like I'm already looking at this, I could get my Cernos already up to Evolution 3. Which is weird that I don't have this Evolution 3. It must be my Dark version. Yeah, no, I got my Dark version up when I summoned them. But anyway, what my last thing I want to do on here, I know this video is a little bit longer, but we wanted to see. Did he have a? I don't know if Pinello had a. Yeah, I did. Never mind, I do have him right here. Pinolo, excuse me. I don't know why I added an E in there for whatever reason. But there's 2 versions, right? Yeah, I'm looking at it right here. So we got both of those done. I'm going to 100% assume I've got the dark versions done. Once again, a search feature would be amazing, 433. I am not suggesting or telling you, you know, a better feature to have. But yeah, we got light and dark. So that tells me I've got all of these guys done. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would then. So anyway, there's the dailies are done, or the daily is done for today. So I appreciate if you stuck around to the end. I know it was a little bit longer, but thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.